Kutztown, roll Bears.
Every time that I look in the mirror, all the lines in your face get clearer.
The excitement, the tension building, the Olympic Center filling to capacity.
You're watching Kutztown Hockey only on Nick's Hockey Broadcast. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mohegan Ice Arena at Casey Plaza in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Pennsylvania, home of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins in the American Hockey League. Today, in Division II for Kutztown, the Kutztown Golden Bears, Division II AAU, will take on the University of Scranton Royals, ACHA Division II. So before this game begins, I want to clarify a few important notes. And let me just get this out on the screen so you're able to see it. There you go. So important notes. This game is exhibition. Each period will only be 17 minutes each instead of 20 minutes. So that's 9 minutes less game time than a normal hockey game where these two teams normally play in their leagues. And these games will not count on record for either team or in rankings in any way. It's just a plain old exhibition game. So if you think it's one to mention for Kutztown, to clarify more on where they sit in the division. So for Kutztown, after the regular season ends in February, they'll play in the DVCHC playoffs for their division, as also in their division is Penn State Harrisburg and Newman University. And the way it works is, before I actually thought the playoff structure was based on overall records for teams, but no, it's actually based on the divisional records. So far, Kutztown's in first place as they have one win versus Newman University. They lost to Penn State Harrisburg, and they tied to Newman. They'll have one more divisional game and the last game of the regular season against Penn State Harrisburg in mid-February. So here's Kutztown's overall record. Penn State has 9 wins, 6 losses, no ties. Newman 6 wins, 4 losses, 1 tie. Kutztown 4 wins, 5 losses, and a tie. And after the DVCHC playoffs is Nationals, which is going to be taking place in Jacksonville, Florida. And the way it works, there are 43 teams in the AAU Division II overall, and the top 20 teams make it. Currently, Kutztown is in 23rd place. So they'll do what they can if they want to at least have some kind of trip down south in February/March. Last game for Kutztown was last Friday as they finally defeated the Newman University Knights 2-1. Newman tied the game with 34 seconds left, but Luke Repsick scored the game-winning goal with 4 seconds left to go in that game. I actually have a clip of the game-winning goal. There's no audio, but take a look. So you're able to see the breakaway by Luke Repsick as Kutztown took the lead with 4 seconds left, and they defeated Newman 2-1. As for their opponent, the Scranton Royals, they are an ACHA D2 in the Colonial States College Hockey Conference. They played last night and lost to Westchester 5-4 in overtime. They played at Revolution Ice Center, home of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights in the USPHL. Next week, Kutztown, both Division II and Division III, have 3 big games each for Division II. They'll be in the DVCHC Showcase at Iceworks. On Friday, they will be playing Fordham University. Saturday, Farmingdale. And Sunday, they will take on Alvernia. And we'll see what games I do for that when we get closer to that weekend. Kutztown D3 is playing today at University of Maryland, Baltimore County, and they're going to be playing Bloomsburg tomorrow. I intend to broadcast that Bloomsburg game starting at 5:30. So we're playing today in Mohegan Sun Arena at Casey Plaza, or I should say Mohegan Arena, the Sun part they took out of the promotion for this year in Scranton. Its capacity is up to 10,000 people. It opened in 1999, home of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. The Penguins have made the Calder Cup finals 3 times in their history, and they will be playing tonight at 6 o'clock against the Bridgeport Islanders. No inactives for today for Kutztown. Time for today's starting goaltenders. In net for the Scranton Royals, number 40, Patrick Carlton. 3 wins, 1 loss, no ties. Goals against average 2.0. Save percentage of .938. And in goal for the Kutztown Golden Bears will be number 34, Jay Janney. Janney, no wins, 2 losses, 1 tie. Goals against average 4.33. Save percentage of .863. This is not confirmed, but I have been told that later in the game, Kutztown might put in a different player in net, possibly a forward or defenseman, I've been told. But we'll see if that happens as we are about to get underway. Kutztown wearing their Golden Legacy 40th anniversary jerseys. Scranton wearing their Electric City jerseys. Puck is dropped and we're underway. It's the Royals and the Golden Bears in this AAU ACHA exhibition matchup. Clearing it towards the wing there was Carpenter. Trying to clear it back the other way was Jacob Quinn as this goes back towards the corner. Turning back in front of that there as they're going to try to shoot it in front of Jay Janney. And that goes wide for McCormick. Now taking the centering pass is Jackson Novak. He lost it. It's walked away there by Timon. As now this goes back to the Kutztown defense. DeRosa to Perricone. Again, no inactives today. Everyone will play. Obviously, not all 4 goaltenders will play for Kutztown, but they're going to be playing all the forwards and defensemen. Backhanding this pass there for Bauer. Trying to shovel this out of him was Spillane. As now it's going to be taken by Stephen Graney. They're trying to clear it past center ice. It comes on back as it's shoveled back towards the wing. Royals trying to get possession here. Chopped out there by Josh Bauer. As it's going to be shot back and past the blue line. And for those of you watching home, maybe it's hard to pinpoint out of which player is who for Kutztown just by looking. Sorry if it's hard to see just because these Gold Legacy jerseys are harder to determine who is who based on the gold numbers, but I'll give you the best description of these players as I can. And now trying to battle for this puck off his skates, nearly behind the net. Both teams trying to shovel this one out. It comes free. Asher Paul Putt will hit it off the boards and clear it down. Beg my pardon, that was Novak who shot it down. Trying to get control here on the corner. Managwish is going to make this pass through center off the stick there of Tedesco as he's going to take it on the wing. Tedesco in front of the net. And a stop made by Jay Janney. He made a second save there on the second shot from Jack Yeager. Shot from the point goes wide. With a little less than 15 minutes to go in this first period. Again, only 17-minute periods in this game. Putt trying to clear one ahead. Canestra whacking a shot, and that goes wide. As it gets cleared back towards the corner. Royals taking control here in their own zone. Pass comes towards the right wing there. As now it's going to be shot back towards the corner again. This is backhanded aside. And the Royals move back past the blue line here. Slotwinski trying to block this shot, and that goes right into Jay Janney's equipment. And we get our first stop of the game. Thank you. Off this face-off, that shot from the point gets blocked, and that second chance goes off the back part of the net. And actually, I have a correction to make. I want to thank Andrew, the Royals announcer. The actual starting goaltender for the Royals today is number 31, Austin Lorenzetti, who has not started a game for the Royals until now. So thank you, Andrew, for that correction. Meanwhile, Royals go on in that right pad shot. It's stopped there by Jay Janney. A chance coming in from McGovern, wearing the Travis Konechny number 11. Slotwinski. Take it back on the corner, shooting it back towards Petaway. Foster trying to out one ahead to Wolf. Couldn't connect on the play. Icing is the call. Lorenzetti is actually wearing 72. My roster sheet says 31, but he's actually wearing 72. So there you go for that correction on who's in on net for the Royals today. This is going to be McCormick for the offensive face-off, wearing 91 for the Royals. This comes back towards the blue line, and now goes back to the right corner, trying to curve on in. And that shot goes wide off the backboard. Slotwinski will try to clear one ahead all the way down. This will not be icing as the Bears get a change. Lorenzetti gives it to Redmond. Knifes it through towards the wing, trying to go back the other way himself, and that's going to go back to the left corner here. And that shot stopped there by Jay Janney as he made a second save there. Standing up tall so far for Kutztown. Back coming the other way is Frankie Izzy, the sophomore, with a backhand shot. Nice glove stop there. It's made by Lorenzetti as he turns it aside. This block pass goes towards the center ice, or the blue line, I should say. Graney trying to pressure here, as this is swatted aside there by DeRosa. 12.5 to go in this first period. Still no score here in Wilkes-Barre. Paracombe failed to clear. That shot goes off of Janney. Coming there from the point from Mark Kaduski. Now turning back towards the center ice line here is Graney coming in himself. Took a shot, and that's blocked. Went off the body of McNaglish towards the right circle. Splain trying to get past center ice. It's knifed by it seemed to be Graney. Actually, that's Carpenter trying to scoop it free here. Both teams trying to battle for this here on the corner. And finally comes free, taken away behind that by Leone as he tried to get the Bauer. That shot there by Leone goes wide. Nick Leone, the excellent freshman, leads the team in goals and points. 6 goals, 3 assists for 9 points. Sort of the Chase Canestro of the team from last year when Chase was a freshman. This will be an icing against the Royals. So they'll have this face off on the right side here of Austin Rosenti. Off this type, it goes back towards the Royals corner. Picked up there by Matt Dan. Trying to wrap it around in front. Shove it to the side of the cage. Oh, how could Bauer not finish it? I believe Lorenzetti got a piece of it. Bauer's going to have nightmares on that one if the Bears are unable to take the lead. Dan getting involved with that check moments later. Bears trying to keep up the pressure. Bauer was unable to keep it onside. He's somewhat checked towards the Royals bench. Dan going to the bench for reinforcements. Leone trying to get the puck there as he's shoved from behind. It's stuck. Still loose. Finally comes free as this puck goes right behind the net. Backhanded there by Quinn as this puck nearly goes into the Wilkes-Barre bench. The Scranton bench, I should say. As this is backhanded towards the center ice line and back towards the side of Jay Janney. And this is going to be a stoppage of play for an icing, I believe. As now they're going to move the face off to the other side of the rink. .10:37 remaining in the period. Shots on net 5-2 in favor of the Royals. That shot saved. Oh, it was loose in the crease. As that shot came from the point, it went, I believe, under the pads there of Lorenzetti as the Royals get a break there. Towards the corner is Yeager. Shoves it back towards the other corner. As this comes back towards the left point, Tyman's going to try to get this past Repsick. Backhand pass goes nearly towards the blue paint. As now this is going to be Luke Repsick. Senior off the boards. Shot there from the point. Saved by Jay Janney as he shuts the door with his pads. From Tymon. Tymon gets it back on the right point here as he'll get another shot that deflected off of a player on its way that went off of Colton Bates. More bodies grinding on the boards as it comes back towards the wing here to be possessed here by Canestra. Centering pass intended there for Repsick as he couldn't get past the blue line. Line change for KU. Pass off the boards intended there for Jaeger. Broken up nicely as Wolf is going to try to grab this puck on an onside play. Petaway will now take it here for the Golden Bears. Played defenseman last year, forward this season as this puck goes out of play. Off this tie-up, as this is going to be flipped in by Gavin Wolf towards the left corner glass. Swatwinski tried to keep control. Actually, that was Foster. As now Repsick's going to shoot it past the blue line here and wide of the net there of Lorenzetti. As this puck comes floating back towards center. Jackson Foster, Jimmy, as they call him in the locker room, is what I've been told. Briefly had it there. Foster's going to turn back on the corner, avoiding the defender in front of him. As I make a pass in front of that of Gavin Wolf. Always got to be careful. This pass is in front of your goaltender. This pass goes off the skate there of Gavin Wolf. As now this puck will be shot back in by Scranton. Trying to shoot it back in was Colano as it was blocked. Back towards the defensive side here is DeRosa. He'll shoot it down. Petaway makes a centering pass. Graney trying to set something up here, but he lost possession. DeRosa's going to try to recover. Actually, that was Paracone. DeRosa is on the other side right now. Petaway couldn't get possession. DeRosa on the right side shoots it. Try to shoot it past and got blocked. This also goes off of Petaway. Both teams kind of struggling for possession for a good amount of time, but this will be an icing here against Scranton. So they're unable to get a line change right now. On the ice right now for the Royals is number 91, Jackson McCormick, who leads the team in goals and points. 3 goals, 2 assists for 5 points. As he's going to go for this face-off against Stephen Graney. Graney off this face-off, won there by McCormick. Johnson trying to get a piece of this as well. Chasing for it now to the corner there was Graney again. As McCormick's going to take it here on the corner. Fan on his passing, except Graney takes it away. And a shot there goes wide. That was Carpenter. Johnson on the left side. Going to get the puck past Stephen Graney. He avoids McCormick. Wide open here is Carpenter on a 1-on-1. Makes a good move. Falls down as he made a pass on the right side as he got taken down there. Jackson Novak briefly touching the puck on the corner. Comes free back towards the right side. Paracone waiting on the point. The captain and former captain on the ice right now. Jackson Novak for the Golden Bears. A little less than 7 minutes to go in the period. No score. Shots on net 6-3 now in favor of Scranton. Here's McCormick. McCormick fires. Hit the iron with the rubber. He rang the crossbar with that chance. That close to getting the first goal of the game. Another chance is blocked. Now trying to make a slight hit there was Jansen towards the left point there. And that shot also goes wide towards the boards of JJ. Another chance got blocked. And now racing back the other way here is O'Neill, the sophomore. Flipping it past the line was Novak, so there'll be no icing here. Kornetsky is going to try to clear it past the neutral zone here. And this pass is now intercepted here by Liam O'Neill at center. Took a shot as he got the glass. Bauer takes it right behind the goal. Sent one in front. Nobody there for Kutztown to take it. Back come the Royals, but this puck is going to be heading all the way towards the corner for Lane. Dan trying to break up this play. It comes in front. Actually, that was DeRosa. I beg my pardon. Now it's going to be Leon flipping in past the line as he gets checked hard there as he brought the puck towards the blue line. Tymon was the one who checked him down. And that shot goes right into the chest of Jay Janney, and he'll stop play. 5:29 to go in the first. Off this tie-up, Slotwinski will backhand one. Canestra. And now moving back the other way is Bates. Bouncing puck goes towards the corner. Bates going after it here. Somewhat lost his balance. Stays on his feet. Canestra tried to keep it in, but it's intercepted by the Royals. Jacob Quinn off the boards. Comes right behind the net. Colton Bates. And trying to take this puck also was McGovern. McGovern trying to pitchfork this puck past the defender, Colton Bates. McGovern trying to get this free. Chopped out there by Putt. As the Golden Bears taking it back away. Here comes Canestra. He's going to break away. Canestra in on net. Scores! Chase Canestra all by himself. Scores on the breakaway. And Kutztown takes a 1-0 lead in the first period.
Tyler with it. Tees up the puck. With the knuckle puck.
So Chase Canestra, who has had literally a sophomore slump, him being a sophomore, but obviously that happens in hockey and all sports, gets the 1-0 lead goal for Kutztown. Because this is exhibition, none of the points these players get today will count. But for Canestra, that's the third time he scored in a game this year. He only has 2 goals on the season. Definitely a goal he can use for momentum going into the showcase next week. This puck nearly goes to the Kutztown bench. Petaway fanned on his passing attempt. Kutztown breaks up that play easily. Splain trying to get it past the line here. Nearly kicked there by Tedesco. Kutztown moving back on the attack. Wolf with a long-range shot. It's easily gloved aside by Lorenzetti, but a leave it for his defense. Taken away by the Golden Bears. Graney, but he lost possession. Mike Redmond made a good defensive play to stop him from getting another shot on net. As we'll get a whistle with 3:43 remaining in this first period. Off this tie-up, won by Stephen Grady. DeRosa signed that play, stopped there by Lorenzetti. Bauer back towards DeRosa, but he'll have to retrieve back to center. Perricone depositing it back in. Redmond across ice there as the Golden Bears defense gets to it first for a brief moment. Tumbling down to the ice was DeRosa. Royals take possession for a brief moment in the KUN. This is going to be Graney. Perricone. Graney couldn't retrieve this puck. Shot back in by Redmond. It's blocked by the chest of Jackson Novak. Cleared back in by Frankie Izzy. Taman's going to look for the right play to make here for the Royals. Matt Dan trying to get to it too, as well as he falls down. Gets back on his 2 feet. Taman's going to wait on the right side. Took a shot. I believe Jay Janney got a piece of it with the blocker as that goes out of play. 2:44 to go in the first now. Yeager for the offensive faceoff against Matt Dan. Dan was able to win it. Royals keep up the pressure as it's shot back towards the right corner. Bates and Dan going for it, as well as Anella. Quinn trying to get some action here, too. We're in 22 in black, white, and purple. And now this puck is going to be taken on the right side there by Leone. That shot from the point goes wide of Jay Janney. This bouncing puck goes towards center ice, chopped there towards Josh Bauer. And this will be offside as Matt Dam was already past the blue line. As there's one Royals player trying to talk to him for a hot second there. He'll stay on the ice for now. Matt Dam will go for this offensive faceoff here for the Golden Bears on the offside dot. Angel Spillane for the other faceoff for the Royals. Golden Bears take it. Josh Bauer on the wing, cutting in front, makes a backhand shot, and that goes wide. Making the pass on the wing there was Tedesco as the Bears break up that play right away. A big check is made there on the corner on Josh Bauer as he was taken down by Mark Kadusky. He's still stuck in Bauer some way. Finally gets off of it. Play continues on. Now a shot saved. Rebound. Bauer trying to shove it in. Backhand shot. Oh, and Matt Dan couldn't finish it. Not sure if that was blocked. He seemed to have a somewhat open hockey net, but he does bang his stick on the ice in frustration, so he must have had a great chance there. Obviously, Dan had a better viewpoint than anyone on the ice for that opportunity. Janney will leave it for his defense. Graney trying to get this. Actually, that was Canestra trying to get this puck. It's going to be shot back in there from the point from Nick Miller. Repsick couldn't possess the puck. Last minute to play in the first period. Saved by Janney, and he'll stop the play with 56.8 seconds to go in this first period. Shots on net are now 12-10 Scranton. So Kutztown's starting to get more shots on net, trying to even up the shots on net on the scoreboard, but they have the 1-0 lead, and that's all that matters for them right now. Scranton trying to tie it. That shot's blocked by Repsick. Beg my pardon, that was Bates. This is backhanded right nearly behind the goal. Colton Bates hits it off the boards near the glass. Trying to possess it was Canestra. 39 seconds left and counting. Quinn trying to go for it here, and now this is chased back there by Repsick and Bauer. Canestra off the skate there of Bates. Coming on the other way is Repsick. He'll shoot it past the blue line. 20 seconds to go in the period. Royals trying to get at least one last chance, as well as Kutztown coming past the lines McGovern. As the Royals get a slight line change, it seems, as McGovern gets taken down from behind. Time's going to wind down in this period, and it is 1-0 Kutztown Golden Bears in Mohegan Arena in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, PA. After one. Shots on net, 12-10 in favor of the Royals. We have some pushing and shoving after the fact. We'll see if we have any penalties called from that. The only goal coming from Chase Canestra. We will be back for the second period. Second period's about to get underway here in Mohegan Arena at Casey Plaza. It's 1-0 Kutztown Golden Bears. The goal coming from Chase Canestra. Shots on net 12-10 in favor of the Royals. Once again, I want to thank Andrew, the Royals announcer, for providing me with some more intel on the Royals team, because unfortunately some of the names I had on the roster sheet were not accurate. I use the game sheet website as I use every game for Kutztown, but the one thing I oversight is that Kutztown is in the AAU. The Royals are in ACHA, so the roster wasn't entirely accurate. So I apologize for some mistakes I may have made in the first period, but I got the right names now. So with that mix-up aside, the second period's about to get underway. Scranton wins the face-off. Paracon's going to swerve on in through center ice. Shooting it past the wing there towards, it appeared to be Carpenter. It was. Carpenter will now come in over the line. Carpenter, a wrist shot, and that goes off of Lorenzetti and out of play. Again, Kutztown D3 will be playing the Bloomsburg Huskies tomorrow at Body Zone at 5:30. I'll be broadcasting that game once again on Nick's Hockey Broadcast. And if you didn't hear earlier, next week, both Kutztown D2 and D3 will be playing 3 games each in the DVCHC Showcase. We'll see what games I'll do. I'll do at least 1 or 2. Grady backhands one behind himself there for DeRosa. Making his pass towards the right wing there is Novak. McGovern trying to shoot it free here. And this goes off the corner. McCormick, as this is going to be stuck towards the boards, comes free. Graney trying to clear. It was deflected off a body along the way. That was blocked by Johnson initially. Aiden Johnson wearing the Alex Ovechkin number 8. And we get a whistle here. I'm not sure if they've just called a penalty. I looked down at my roster sheet for a brief second. I did not see what happened. No, they're just going to redo the faceoff. Looked like it was a high stick, I believe. Yeager for the faceoff against Graney. The 2 players wearing 15. Shot from the point goes wide from Redmond. DeRosa actually backhands this puck unintentionally to his own net. And now it's going to be possessed there by Quinn towards the point. Nearly broken up there by Carpenter. That shot goes wide as this puck now goes back towards the corner here for Orlando. Here's a slap shot. That's blocked. Good play made there by Carpenter. 2-way hockey at its finest as he blocks that play. DeRosa usually blocks a lot of shots, especially slap shots that we've seen here over the last 2 years. Graney's now going to take this from behind his net. Trying to clear in across ice, falling down there, trying to see who that was, but he's battling for the puck with Orlando. That was Carpenter. He'll now go to the bench for a change. Line change for the Golden Bears. Redmond trying to outwin this one ahead. Antonio O'Neill will now possess it here for KU. And now the sophomore defenseman will shoot it in. Nice stop made by the right pad there of Lorenzetti. Tedesco's going to try to take it. This puck goes towards the blue line, nearly falling down there. It seemed to be putt. That shot goes right to the pads there of Jay Janney, and he'll squeeze for a whistle. Still 14:31 to go in this second period. Kutztown D2 has 4 games remaining on their schedule. Obviously, they have the 3 games in the showcase next week. And then their last game of 2024, before we switch the calendar to 2025, they will be traveling to Islanders Iceworks in New York to take on the Farmingdale Rams. So they'll be playing the Rams for 2 straight weeks. Actually, 2 games in 2 weeks, I should say. Balancing puck comes in front, save made by Jay Janney as he denies Daniel Tedesco as he's going to hold on here. Line change now for KU. Scranton's going to keep their same line on the ice right now, but Kutztown decides to get fresh legs onto the ice. And off this face-off, the Golden Bears take it right away. The goal scored from the first period on the breakaway, Canestra. And one thing I should mention, actually, Canestra actually relates to the game-winning goal Luke Repsick scored last game against Newman, because Canestra had a breakaway, but he was stopped by the Newman goaltender, but then Repsick slammed the puck in on a rebound attempt. So Canestra got an assist on the game-winning goal. This pass was set in front by the recently mentioned Canestra, and Swatwinski will chase it down. Swatwinski, beg my pardon, is going to be backhanded by Repsick. Lorenzetti will previously leave it for his defense here, as it's going to be chased right behind the goal. Shoved there by Kardunski. And now it's going to be Bates towards the corner. Rainey trying to get possession here. He'll try to shoot it towards the corner, flips it back towards the other side there. That was Ryan Tolman, and back come the Royals as it's going to flip it past center ice. That was Tedesco. Swatwinski shooting it backhand. Here's Canestra going on net. Oh, glove stop made there by Lorenzetti as he rotates his glove like a windmill in the field, or I should say a turbine, since there are turbines actually not too far from here. If you actually drive around Scranton, you can see a bunch of turbines up in the mountains, but I think you get the idea of what I was trying to say off of Lorenzetti's glove stop. Face-off chopped at as the Royals will try to move through center ice. Shots in net are now 14-13 Kutztown, so they have more shots in net right now. 12:42 and counting to go in the second period. Gavin Wolf lost possession of the puck for a brief moment. Golden Bears try to chop this through center. Here's Gavin Wolf trying to get by a few defenders. Trying to clear it back in there was Izzy, it seemed to be. It was. Royals go on a counterattack. Glove save by Jay Janney coming from Mike Redmond, as he seems to be a little frustrated after he took that shot on net. Tie up one defensively by Kutztown. Foster hitting it off the glass. As now this is going to be trying to be shot back the other way by Perricone. Kutztown trying to go on a counterattack here as they'll shoot it down towards the wing. Oh, big check is made there. Oh, man. Falling down there. Couldn't see who got checked initially on that play. I was unable to read his number. As now the Golden Bears are in some trouble. That shot saved by Jay Janney as he gets ran into by a Royals defender. I cannot see what Golden Bear player that was just because it was hard to read the numbers initially. Boyd was the one who made the check for the Royals. I wish I could give you an instant replay. We'll see if there's any penalties called. I do not think there was any called as a result of these last few moments. We've had no penalties so far from either team in this game. Off this face-off, this is going to be Stephen Graney. Trying to pressure from behind himself was Quinn. Now the Golden Bears move offensively, rushing down towards the wing. Putt's going to deposit it back in. Novak to receive it. Asher Paul Putt, the rookie defenseman. Graney trying to keep it onside. It does. But the Royals take it right back and get the puck past the blue line. Coming back on the wing. That shot goes over the net of Jay Janney. Quinn was the one who got a shot in net there for Scranton. This is going to be backhanded there by Benekiewicz. Now he has it right behind the goal, Swatwinski. Actually, that was not Swatwinski. That was Putt, who tried to clear it down, and he will cause an icing from that clearing attempt for KU. Almost exactly 11 minutes to go in this period. Again, these periods are only 17 minutes each, just like how all games are done in the Lehigh Valley Scholastic Hockey League. anyone watching this that's from the league or wondering when I'll be back, I'll be doing the first game for the Scholastic League in my season for the Southern Lehigh Spartans when they take on the Emmaus Hornets on Monday, November 25th. The first 2 games were postponed. They're going to have a lot of games during December and January. So I look forward to getting heavily involved with the Spartans during my winter break. Fanning on the shot there as the Golden Bears take it right back here towards the corner. That was Tedesco who got the chance on that for the Royals. Backhanding it behind himself is the co-captain, Jackson Novak. D-Rose flipping it towards Novak on the wing. Shooting it back towards the corner. Golden Bears use this chance to get fresh legs. Puck makes a weird bounce. Putt actually shoots it in for Leon and Dan. Leon trying to get possession here. He's being pressured from behind there by Orlando. Centering pass for Dan. His shot, it was nearly through a screen. In front of the net. That shot is blocked. That was Bauer. Slotwinski tried to keep it in the zone, and he manages to do so. Going after this puck here was Leon. Tanjuko in front there for Dan, but he couldn't get a shot. Dan trying to get redemption for his chance in the first period, trying to get his first goal of this game. So far, Dan has no points so far in his Kutztown career, but he's had a few good games. Behind that is the recently mentioned Matt Dan, brother of former Kutztown goalie James Dan. This puck nearly pinballs near Leon. 9 minutes and counting to go in the second period. 1-0 Golden Bears. That shot saved made there by Lorenzetti, and he'll stop play as he squeezes the puck in the blue paint. The shots of that are now tied at 16 apiece. Tie-up is won defensively by the Royals. That was Boyd who got it out there for Scranton. Scranton moving with numbers on a 3-on-2. That shot saved there by J.J. Rebound as J.J. stops both times there for the Royals. First he stopped Aiden Johnson. And then he stopped the second chance in front of him as he'll get a whistle. This puck goes off the high glass from Foster. Boyd's going to take this nearly behind his net. Trying to make this pass in front of him towards the wing. It's Johnson. 2-on-2 developing up here. Backhand pass in front towards Jay Janet. He'll hold on. I think that was Tedesco who actually got the chance on net for the Royals, trying to read his number now. Puck comes back towards the right point. Bouncing puck goes really behind the net of Jay Janney for DeRosa, trying to pick back up. Foster off the stanchion of the boards, kept onside by Scranton. McCormick trying to get some action here. May a centering pass intercepted by Bates. And now that shot comes from the point as it bounces back towards the other corner. McCormick. Now it's going to be Canestra trying to get this puck here. McCormick on the corner. Dan trying to get, actually that was Bates trying to clear it ahead. Foster will backhand one off the boards. Trying to flip one past center ice. This goes off the body there of Tanjuko as the pressure continues on here for the Royals. Rivera behind himself for McCormick. That shot's blocked. Since I've been broadcasting Kutztown for this year, we have not seen much of Justin Tanjuko, so it's nice we get to see him get some ice time today, as this will be an icing. Yeager for the offensive faceoff here against Colton Bates on the left circle of Jay Janney. Puck is dropped, and we continue to play on. 7:15 and counting to go in the second period. Still 1-0 Kutztown. Check is made there by Foster. Puck comes back towards the corner. Backhanded aside there by Redmond. As that is going to go towards the corner here. Zamato is going to chase for it here. Now it's going to be going to Yeager. As both teams are still trying to get some possession here. It's going to be taken right behind the net there by Berzamato. We're in the Bobby Clark 16. This puck is behind, and it comes in front, and Berzamato was unable to get towards the net as it's flipped over. It may have ricocheted on route, possibly. Redmond keeps it in, slaps one. That's blocked. I believe it went off a stick. That shot also goes wide from Yeager. Redmond will backhand one. As time's still grinding down here in the second period, 6:19 to go. Canestra lost possession. Taking control here was Miller. Royals will use his chance to get some reinforcements. Staying on the ice for now is Tedesco. Centering pass, that shot's blocked as the chance came in front there from Taman. Back come the Golden Bears on their offensive attack. It's Braden Jansen. Jansen centering feed. Couldn't connect on the play there for Gavin Wolf. He's still wanting the puck, however. Wolf behind the net for Tyree Petaway. Somewhat checked from behind there by Taman. As this is going to be covered up there by the Scranton goaltender in net for the Royals, Lorenzetti. 5.5 remaining in the second period as we've already passed the halfway point of regulation time. Falling down there nearly behind the net as now this is going to be Petaway trying to clear it back the other way. That was McGovern who almost fell down. Royals go on the offensive attack. That shot saved made there by Jay Janney from Tedesco. We're in the James Van Riemsdyk 21 as DeRosa was unable to get it back out, actually, for KU. That shot is now blocked. JJ trying to swat after as the puck was loose. Janney somewhat lost his balance. He gets back on his 2 feet, however. Centering pass. That shot all point blank, and that goes over the net. Alex Rosick was right in front of the crease of Jay Janney. There were a few bodies on the left and right of him, but he did not even hit the target. He had a lot of power on that shot, but not the accuracy, as it still remains 1-0 Golden Bears. Both teams will get some reinforcements now onto the ice. We've passed the 5-minute mark in the second period. The shots on that are now 21-16. Royals. Oh, big check is made there on a Golden Bear towards the Kutztown bench. Can't read who that was, unfortunately. I'll let you know who that is once I can see who it is. Royals now cleared back the other way. That was Carpenter who got checked into the KU bench, but he wasn't completely shoved into it. This pass is going to be blocked there by a Royals body, as this is going to be swatted there by Jay Janney. As the Golden Bears take it right back. Stephen Graney on the right side on a 2-on-2, 3-on-2 if he can hurry. Graney on the corner, taking right behind the goal of Lorenzetti. Circling around, looking at his options as he keeps the puck patiently. Graney with a wrist shot deflected wide as it goes right behind the net again. And trying to make a centering feed broken up. Novak gets it to the point. Graney on the left side, waiting. Firing! Glove save, Lorenzetti again. This faceoff is going to be won defensively by McCormick. As the Royals have this puck into the KUN. They're trying to bring it into the side of the cage. That shot is stopped by Jay Janney. Evan Rivera was the one who got the chance on net there for the Royals. Again, this is not the only hockey game happening here today at Mohegan Ice Arena. The Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins will be taking on the Bridgeport Islanders here at 6 p.m. As his puck is going to be possessed briefly there by Anella. Shot back in there to Asher Paul Putt towards the corner. And now it's going to be O'Neill. Atwood one ahead for Josh Bauer. Bauer, the former Parkland Trojan, and the junior make a shot that goes off the pad of boards. And he's in front of the net, and that's also blocked. Rivera. And they're going to clear it back ahead now. And we have an arm up in the air. We have our first penalty of the game. It's going to be against Kutztown for tripping. Royals going on the man advantage. Asher Paul Putt, 2 minutes for tripping. 3:03 remaining in the period. Big chance for the Royals to end their shutout in this game as they still trail 1-0 as McCormick hits this puck unintentionally out of play off the faceoff. It took 2 seconds off the clock. And it appears the fan was able to actually get that puck and get a cool souvenir. As this is going to be shot down by Kutztown. No icing here since they are on the penalty kill. They're going to shoot it back into the corner. This is from Boyd. Boyd ran to by a body that I think that was Tanjuko, actually. Beg my pardon, that was DeRosa. Boyd towards the left point there for McGovern. Trying to swerve around Petaway and succeeds in doing so. McGovern going right behind the goal through the trapezoid zone. Back to the other side for Boyd. Towards McGovern. Broken up by Jackson Novak. Trying to get this puck. That was actually Gavin Wolf wearing 18. Thought I saw 28. It was 18 on his back, on the back of his jersey. Rivera on the left side. McCormick gives one to the right point there for Redmond. That shot goes wide. Here's Rivera. Halfway through the power play now. A little less than 2 minutes to go in the period. Sign that play. Back towards the left point for McCormick. That shot's blocked. Good play made by the player in front of him. That was Tyree Petaway. McCormick trying to break this puck past DeRosa as he wisely shoots it all the way down for KU. Wordzetti leaves it for Redmond. As we still have 1:30 and counting to go in this period. 25 seconds to go on the putt tripping penalty. As this will be an offside here against Scranton. Rosick crossed the line here first for the Royals, but there was already someone that passed the blue line before him. And Asher Paul Putt was actually in the wrong penalty box, so they move him over. I don't think that's a penalty on him. There was just a little miscommunication there. He'll be out in 20 seconds. Rozek will shoot it towards the corner here, and Nella off the boards, rattles it towards the other point. It's kept onside by Tedesco. His pass goes to Redmond on the right side. 2 seconds and 1, and the power play has expired. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey for now. Last minute to play in the second period. Slotwinski, the vice president of the team, gloved legally by Redmond towards the Kutztown bench. Chasing after here is going to be Anella in front of the net. Jay Janney seemed to lose track of it. He had the puck frozen. He got the whistle, I think, a little late as the puck did come free, as he did not know where the puck was. 38.3 seconds remaining in the period. Tenjuko will give it to Paracone. The captain will pass this towards Kidestra. Coming back the other way is Repsic in over the line. The hero for Kutztown last week. Repsic didn't realize the puck was actually right behind him. This is going to be Miller trying to clear it back out. 20 seconds to go in the period. Kidestra in front trying to pull the trigger. There was Repsic, but he couldn't get the puck to his stick blade. Tenjuko, that shot is blocked. As the Golden Bears they briefly still had it in the Royals' end, but Scranton takes it right back. 3 seconds, 2 and 1. Carpenter can't get a shot on that. It's still 1-0 Kutztown after 2. Shots on net are now 22-17 Royals. We only have 1 penalty in this game. Scranton unable to capitalize on it as it's still 1-0 Golden Bears. After 2, we'll be back for the third and final period of regulation time.
Blades of Steel. Blades of Steel.
Third period is now underway, as it's still 1-0 Kutztown after 2. This is going to be Boyd right behind the net towards the boards there, as it's going to be nearly slide away there towards Grady. And now this is going to be DeRosa shooting it back in. Bouncing puck goes towards the goal there of Lorenzetti. As the Royals continue to get more offensive chances, they had a lot of good chances, quality chances in the second period, but Jay Janney was able to stand his ground. He's played well so far in this one. Stephen Greeny, senior, will backhand one behind himself there for Antonio Anella. Now this is going to be Bauer trying to get possession here. Begging my pardon, that is Leone. Again, apologies if I get some of the names wrong. Some of these numbers are hard to read at first glance. There's Josh Bauer. His shot is gloved aside there by Lorenzetti. Does not look like Kutztown's going to change their goaltenders at any point. Like I was mentioning earlier, they're going to maybe try someone else playing at forward or defenseman in net for tonight. It looks like they're going to keep Jay Janney in the goal crease. Miller, this is somewhat poke checked from me in front of the net there by Janney, as Miller was unable to keep it in. Miller on the wing. Rosek nearly had the puck for a moment, as Miller will have to take it right behind the goal here again. Now it's going to be possessed there by the Royals. This is Rosek. And this puck is going to be taken there by Putt. Dan will give one to Anella. Matt Dan will take it right back. Putt will now shoot it. And that pass was deflected off a Kutztown body, and this goes right into the glove of Janney. And he's going to squeeze it. This face-off is going to be won by the Royals. It was won offensively by Yeager. That shot goes wide of the goal. Now it's going to be possessed back by the Royals forwards here. McNeckwish is going to have it on the corner. Took a shot, goes off the stick there of Jay Janney. This is going to be Canestra trying to make a move here. Canestra has room. Wait, making some moves. Signing that play. Oh, right pad stop there by Lorenzetti. He denies Luke Repsick as he now gets shoved from behind. Royals trying to get more chances of their own. A slight check is made on Jackson Foster as he tried to slap the puck away. Boyd tried to keep it in the zone, but the Golden Bears retake it. Repsick, Slawinski avoids the reach of Boyd. Rep 6 pass was deflected. Golden Bears go on the offensive attack. As they'll now get a line change. As a check is made there on Braden Jansen. He was taken down there by, trying to get the name, there we go, by Quinn. Johnson trying to get possession here. It's Petaway. Intercepted pass. That shot goes over the goal. Peter Recca was the one going point blank in front of Jay Janney as the Royals still remain scoreless. They begin a lot of good chances on Jay Janney so far in this game, especially in the second period as Janney stops another puck on net there. Fanning on the clearing attempt, I believe, was Paul Putt, Asher Paul Putt. And now it's Colton Bates receiving this pass is Jansen. Leaves it on the wing there for Wolf. This puck rings around towards the other corner. McGovern. Backhanded there aside. As going for it was Anello, but this will be an icing against Scranton. 12:32 remaining in the third period. This is going to be Boyd at center. Right wing pass coming over the line was Rivera. That shot saved by Jay Janney. I believe it will off a stick again as he scrambled in the crease there, and Janney's got it. A lot of bodies were quickly getting to him as well as where the puck was, but he does the snow angel and finds the puck and stops play. As Janney's now on one knee, he'll get back up. He's fine. He just needed a second to get back on his feet onto the ice. As I'll do the face-off on the left of him. Antonio Nella. McCormick trying to intercept the puck from him. Carpenter's going to try to clear one past the line here. Touched by Anella. Taken away by McGovern, but Anella got it right back. Anella still trying to get his first goal in college hockey. More of a defensive player as he plays defense. Surely he'll probably score at some point during his Kutztown career. This is only his sophomore year. Graney at center. Novak trying to acknowledge some kind of play. He gets Slawinski onto the ice. Rivera turns back. Gets it on the point. No one there for the Royals to take it. Now it's Miller. Miller, his wrist shot. Easy glove save for Janney. 11.5 to go in the game. Leone trying to reach for it. Bears trying to whack this puck past center, taken back there by Taman. Taman, this pass goes to the right side. That shot off the glove of Jay Janney from Rozek. And there's a player down for the Royals. Trying to see who that is. That is Daniel Tedesco as he's down on one knee here, and hopefully he's going to be all right. He'll get back up on his own power. It looks like he'll be able to skate back to the bench on himself, so that's definitely a good sign. He'll take off his helmet and get checked up. I'll let you know if I see him back on the ice in this game. McCormick and O'Neill for this face-off. McCormick won it cleanly. This is going to be Asher Paul Putt trying to reach for it. Towards the point is Redmond. That shot saved by Janney. Rebound! Oh, it was loose in the crease. It stays out the official right away. Waves, no goal. Miller, McCormick, across. Redmond, save. Jenny's loose. They score! Redmond from the point took the shot. It pinballed in. Gets past Jay Jenney, and the game is tied. Jake Mangano scores for the Royals. We're tied at 1 apiece. So Scranton gets on the board. The 29th shot on net for the Royals is their first goal of the game. The shots on net, 29-19 Royals. 10.5 to go in the third period. This is going to be Quinn. Puck nearly taken there. That was Brzamato, who had a great chance on net in the second period for the Royals. Scranton keeps up the pressure. As his puck goes towards center ice, racing after this puck, or the Golden Bears, sending pass, Greeny! And that goes off the safety netting. That was actually Canestra with a shot on that, trying to get his second of the game. Canestra having a lot of kind of breakaway-like opportunities or 2-on-1 opportunities these last 2 games now for KU. Bates for the face-off. Repsick passed it towards DeRosa, who chops it back towards the corner. McGovern for it. Repsick, someone shoveled there on the glass there. Puck comes free towards the line. That shot glove save there by Lorenzetti. Coming from Michael DeRosa. 9:51 remaining in this one. Gavin Wolf with this face-off against Rivera. Beg my pardon, that was not Rivera. That was Peteruca, as now this puck will go towards the Kutztown bench. And it's going to be possessed by DeRosa. Forehands one towards center. Nearly gloved there by Wolf. Johnson trying to reach for it. DeRosa clears it ahead there for Bates. And now Lorenzetti turns it aside. Wolf going for it here. McGovern. Pet away off the pads of Lorenzetti. And now it's Boyd. Bouncing puck goes all the way down for DeRosa. And this will be an icing here against the Royals. As now the play in the period continues on this. Clearing attempt was blocked. Grady, and that shot goes wide. The Royals, I believe that was Boyd, tried to clear it for Scranton, but he hit his own man, and the Golden Bears got an offensive chance from it. Rasmus was able to clear it back in for the Royals, wearing 29. Putz pass is blocked, intended there, I think, for Izzy. And that's going to be cleared off the glass there by Anella. Miller going for it. 8.5 to go in the game. Tie game at 1 in Mohegan Arena at Casey Plaza. Rainey asking for the puck, and he has it. Off the wing, and the boards towards Anella. And it's going to be Miller, who is somewhat checked off the corner. Redmond trying to clear back the other way here. And now this is going to be Miller giving it back to Redmond. Now it's turned over there to Jackson Mohegan. Nice move. That shot's turned aside as it's saved there by Lorenzetti. Good toe drag play by the former president of the KU hockey team. Graney at center, bringing it over the line on a 3-on-3. Leaves it behind himself there. As the Royals come back the other way. Tedesco is back on the ice. Wearing 21, he was a bit hurt earlier in this period, but he's back. It's good to see that. This goes off the stick there of McGovern. Beg my pardon, that's McCormick. 7:20 counting to go in this game. Dan trying to chop at it here as this is going to be cleared back by Scranton. That was Rozek who tried to clear it past the red line. Redmond off the glass. Nearly off of Slotwinski, and this will be an offsides. Slotwinski on defense, shoots it right on net of Lorenzetti. As time is winding down here, still a little less than 7 minutes to go in this game. As we're tied at 1, the next goal is going to be a big one for either team. Leon trying to go for it here. Now it's Rivera on the high point. That shot saved. Rebound scores! McCormick on the follow-up try. Jay Janney, I think, lost his mask. Hopefully he's okay from that as the Royals take the first lead of the game. Jackson McCormick, again, coming into this game, he had the most points of any player on the team for the season. And Scranton takes the lead 2-1. Jay Janney is okay, by the way. He put his mask back on. Might have detached as he went down trying to save that shot from McCormick. Almost thought that chance from McCormick went off the post, but it just went off the far side of the net and in. Tanjuko lost possession of the puck. Rivera in front. Jay Janney with the save. Rebound on the crease there and plays blown dead. Royals almost getting their third goal of the period. But they're only up 2-1. 6:17 to go in the game. This pass goes to the right point there for Miller. Quinn tried to kick it free here as well. Novak trying to clear it for the Golden Bears. This comes back towards the point. Miller off the stick of DeRosa. Perricone actually now towards DeRosa. As this is going to be Carpenter shooting it back the other way as he gets this. That was Jansen who was somewhat checked. Brobeck that was somewhat checked actually near the KU bench. 5.5 to go in this one. 2-1. Scranton icing against the Royals now. Off this tie up for Josh Bauer. Falling down there for the Royals was Taman. Rainey towards the point. DeRosa. Antonio Anella. His wrist shot's blocked there by Bauer. Another chance there. Lorenzetti with the stop, and he'll stop play. Oh, there's a check made by Redmond on Rainey, and I think that might be a penalty. Let's see. I would think that would be. And it looks like there's going to be at least one here. And I think Rainey's getting penalized too. Kind of surprised Rainey got penalized for that. I thought it was just going to be on Redmond. I'm not sure. It might be a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I did not have communications with the scores box. So at least one penalty. Yes, it'll be 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. 5:11 to go in the game. Kutztown, I would think, would prefer if Graney didn't have to go in the box, but it's 4-on-4. So Graney for 2 minutes, Redmond for 2 minutes. So it'll be 4-on-4. A lot of room to work with for both teams for the next 2 minutes. DeRosa fanned on the shot, lost it, edge knifed away there by Johnson. Janney's just going to make the safe play and cover up. This is going to be backhanded towards center ice by Perricone. Boyd will go after this puck offensively here for the Royals. Boyd took a shot, and that goes wide of the net of Janney as he got a good shot now on that angle try for Scranton. 4.5 left in this game. This will be DeRosa. Guiding one ahead. As this is going to be shot back in by Perricone. This will be not an icing call here. Line change now for KU. Slawinski will take the puck for himself. Off the boards towards Boyd. Flipping it, trying to make an outlet pass there. Trying to go after there is Tedesco, who fell down earlier, gets a shot, took away the stick there of Foster. Jimmy will now pick the stick back on his two hands. Slawinski, that shot saved, made there by Lorenzetti. 43 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Royals will make this pass to Tedesco on the right side. Slotwinski trying to cut off to his lane there. Novak back to Bailey. Right behind his goal. Foster. Gives one there for Jackson Novak. Regains possession, and he comes over the line. Novak trying to cut on in. That shot goes over the crossbar. Slotwinski will now retrieve this puck in his own zone. 10 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Slotwinski broke up that play as this is going to be Jackson Novak. Coming past the line. Novak. 4-on-4 is ended. We're back to 5-on-5 as the puck was nearly loose in front of the crease there of Lorenzetti. 3 minutes to go in the game. We'll keep our eyes on Jay Janney if Coach Raul Batista pulls him to get an extra attacker on the ice. It's still 5-on-5 for right now. Antonio Nella. Off the boards behind the net there for Jansen. Jansen clearing one out ahead. This will be Boyd. Nearly connected on a pass there for Zamato. As Kutztown is trying to get this out. 2.5 to go in this game. Now it'll be Antonio Nell trying to get past the center ice line and does. On an onside play, takes a shot. Save made there by Lorenzetti. And the clock stops with 2:15 to go. Jay Janney is still in his net. They're going to keep him in at least for now. We'll see if Kutztown, or they'll probably use it later when they'll use their timeout, if at all. Face-off one there defensively. Big face-off win for the Royals. Boyd trying to clear it out. DeRosa keeps it in, but not for long. Coming back the other way. As now that was touched there by Jake Magadano, who scored earlier, had the first goal of the game for the Royals. Boyd defensively clears it towards the boards. In front as that puck makes a weird bounce towards Leon. Slap pass from Tanjuko. And now this goes back towards the back part of Leon. This puck nearly got stuck on the side part of the net. Jay Janney still in his crease. 1:38 and counting to go in the game. As the Golden Bears still trail by 1. McCormick trying to kick it free, as well as several other players for both teams. McGovern towards Rivera on the wing. And back it's a 2-on-1 developing up here. That shot saved by Jay Janney. Nagano trying to get his second goal of the game, but Jay Janney shuts the door. And stops play. 1:14 remaining in this one. This puck is going to go towards Redmond. He'll backhand one right behind the goal. Taman trying to get pressure here on the corner, but he was shoved there by DeRosa. Jackson Novak on the wing. Last minute to play in regulation time. Jay Janney out of his crease, but not on the bench. Now he's going to the bench. 6-on-5 for Kutztown. They trail by 1. 40 seconds to go. Grady, backhand shot, trickles off of Lorenzetti and wide. Royals try to clear, and they do, but this will be icing against Scranton. 29.8 seconds remaining. Kutztown, in their first game against Newman, tied that game 2-2 with less than 30 seconds to go in that one, courtesy of Jackson Novak, as Coach Raul Batista calls his only timeout. We'll be back for after the timeout concludes. Timeout has concluded. The score is 2-1 Scranton Royals. Empty cage for the Golden Bears. 29.8 seconds to go in this exhibition game. Tedesco and Graney for this big face-up. Won by Kutztown. Shot there right off the face-up by Canestra. Goes off the glass. 22 seconds to go and counting. Canestra on the point. Blocked. Royals clear. Rivera chasing for it with an empty cage. Rivera hit the side of the net. 12 seconds to go. Kutztown has to hurry. This pass goes to Novak. Broken up by Boyd. Kept on the Kutztown, the Royals end, but it's broken up. Time's going to wind down. And the Scranton University Royals defeat the Kutztown Golden Bears in this exhibition matchup. A final score of 2-1. They congratulate their goaltender, Austin Lorenzetti, who played outstanding in this game. Jay Janney had his fair share of excellent stops as well. And like I said, this is exhibition, so this will not affect the standings in any way. And considering that the Royals are in the ACHA and Kutztown's in the AAU, Kutztown honestly played a very solid game. Final shots on that, 35-31, Scranton Royals. I'm Nicholas Garofolo. Thank you for joining us for another edition of Nick's Hockey Broadcast at Mohegan Ice Arena at Casey Plaza, home of the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. Kutztown in D2 and D3 will be back next weekend for 3 games each. I'll do at least a game or 2 in the DVCHC Showcase. We'll see what games I'll do. I'll announce that later next week. And I'll be back tomorrow as Kutztown D3 takes on the Bloomsburg University Huskies. Good night.